Today I'm working on my wife's 2016 Volkswagen Golf R. Just making a quick video showing you how to replace the window switch on the driver's door, the master switch. This is the same on most of the Mk7 Volkswagen models. I'll get a comment right away, I'm sure, saying that you don't have to do all this, pulling the door panel. You can just pop the actual switch right out of here. What they mean is kind of prying between the leather here and the plastic and pulling this assembly out and then replacing the switch and sticking it back in. You can get away with that sometimes, and sometimes even be successful, but there's a chance you're gonna either damage the upholstery here, or you're gonna actually damage the little plastic faceplate that you see here. So door panel's easy enough to pull off the car that it's worth just doing it that way. I'm at home, so I don't have the greatest selection of tools here, but have everything I need. So I'll show you kind of what to do first. What I like to do first is pull this little cover off of the door handle. So pretty easy to do. Get a trim tool if you don't have one and you're at home like me. You can just take a butter knife and get right here on this seam, start at the top and work your way down like this, down this seam right here, carefully. And you have to pop it this way from the back. So just like that, comes right off. You can see the way this is made. It actually hooks on here. It hooks on this edge and then pops on the other way. So that's kind of how you'll put it on like that. You'll hook it on like this and then snap this front section of it back down. So that's it, all good. Doing it with one hand here, so it's a little bit more violent than you would expect. Then in here there's a T30 Torx bit, and you're going to undo that screw there, and then down here there's another, way in there's another T30. Should be the same thing. So pull those two screws off. I don't have the best selection of stuff here. Like I said, I just have these keys that I picked up at a local store, and then they'll do the trick. So real cheap. I bought them at O'Reilly's around here. So I'm just gonna pull one of those off and stick that in there, undo those screws. I'm not gonna show you that. All right, with those two screws out of there, you wanna kind of go underneath the panel here, and you'll see this thing right here. Now you can turn that with a Torx, or also just a 10mm wrench. So you just turn that until it's 180 degrees, until that lines up. It's a little oval shaped thing, lines up with a cutout. With that out of the way, you're basically gonna get underneath the door panel here and use a trim tool if you have one to get started, and then just start pulling it away. So there's nothing else really securing it here. You just there's just clips that bite kind of hard, so you just want to pull it away. It'll seem kind of violent, but that's the only way you can do it. So they have other little tools you can buy that kind of go between here and then spread out like little, they almost are like snap ring pliers or something, where as you squeeze them, they pull away from themselves. Little trim tools that are sometimes kind of helpful, but you'll be fine on this style clip, usually just kind of pulling on it until it releases. So I pull it from the bottom until it releases, because it kind of hooks towards the top. And I'm going to pull on it right now and show you what that looks like. All right, so I pulled that door panel off, released it from the bottom. Like I said, you just pull and then you unhook the top straight up. Once it's pulled away from the door, you can pull this back a little bit and work from the top. To release the cable here for the latch, you kind of get your finger in there and pull back this way a little bit, and then this back section pops out, and then you can just pull this straight up pretty easily. All these other little connectors, pretty easy to release. They're all color coded, and you just kind of push in that little finger right there like this, and then that releases the connector. This one here, it's got two of them on each side. You just squeeze the back of both of those, pull that off, and then the whole door panel comes off pretty easily. You can see there's no broken clips anywhere. Everything is fine. The switch we're replacing is on the other side here. So this little piece of fabric kind of swings over it and hooks in right here. So you unhook that, move this out of the way. There's your plug. or there's your switch you're trying to replace. So what I like to do is just get in here carefully with a little screwdriver and kind of pull this down, probably like this, and with your other hand. I don't know if I can show you. So you just get in here and slowly release these. You can use a pick tool for the back ones to get back here, or you can just take a screwdriver and kind of get them in like this. Get it in like this between the switch and this outer plastic panel, and you can release this switch straight down out the bottom. So all right, now I took a screwdriver and I kind of ran it through this whole section here between these two until all the barbs were released, and now I can pull it straight out the bottom. So pretty easy to do. You can sneak it right out of there. I kind of needed both hands to release this. All I did was I just got up there with this small screwdriver and holding it with one hand, holding the switch with one hand, and then getting in behind it like this and releasing these like this, and then going in the other way on the back here and doing the same thing, releasing it like this. I pull it straight out the bottom. So here's the old one. There's the new one. Just stick the new one in the same way. If yours is really nasty or something, this is a good opportunity to clean it. But you know, just then you just throw it somewhere like that. Get the angle right. And you should be able to do this. I think because I'm holding the camera with my right hand and doing this with my left. Or maybe I'm just making up excuses, I don't know. And then you just kind of push it up there until it locks into place. You can see all the little barbs here. Maybe you can see all those little barbs there in their little home. And yeah, just kind of reassemble it the same way. So take this, stick this back like it was over that hook, put everything back together the same way you found it, and you should be good. So yeah, there's the new switch. Looks the same as the old one, except for it works. So that's it. I'll put it back in the same way. Hook the top first. Actually plug in everything first. Then hook the top, and then make sure all of these clips here are in good shape still. You want to check your clips, make sure they're in this position. They move, you know, if when they're pushed on, they actually, that washer looking part actually pushes backwards, and that's how it locks into place. These are all in the position that they should be when it's ready to be pushed onto the car. Make sure that you got them all there. None of them are damaged. There's nothing stuck in those holes, and you should be good. So that's it. Thanks for watching.